All right, hello everyone, and welcome now to Game 2. Game 2 taking place here on Turtle Rock. And unfortunately, I need to, come on, set this. All right, Oceans, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and turn on ally colors. It is going to be orange versus teal. Prado spawning as the orange orc. Meanwhile, we have Th000 spawning as, oh, I need to do it one more time, as the orange human. Meanwhile, top up here, we have Wind spawning as the teal human, and now Bull spawning as the teal orc. Game 1 in the series, very, very entertaining. Always enjoy casting 2v2s because there's so much action and you see a lot of unconventional strategies. What Bull and Wind tried to do in Game 1 was utilize the Brilliance Aura on the Archmage and then have double Fire Lords in order to just put a lot of pressure early on. Th000, I don't know if he canceled a Mountain King in order to get a Blood Mage, but the selection of the Blood Mage was the absolute perfect hero choice. Th000 able to siphon away so much mana, shutting down the Fire Lords, making them essentially 5 supply ranged archers, not very effective and very, very expensive since they weren't able to get down those spawns. And then Th000 even followed it up with a mass priest strategy, making sure that any summoned army would be dispelled in a matter of seconds. Now that we know that that strategy most likely will not work because they've seen it in Game 1, let's go ahead and look to what's going to be happening here in Game 2. So far, it looks as though Voodoo Lounge, it is going to be Blade Master and Archmage most likely versus, is it going to be Blade Master and Archmage? There is that Archmage. Where is that Blade Master? There it is. So it is going to be a true hero mirror match so far as what is Wind? Oh, Wind is going to be actually taking down his own Water Elemental to make sure to deny some experience. Both sides picking up Windwalk as their first hero skill. No big surprise there, as the Archmage, oh sorry, the Blade Master now running back down over here. We'll see what's going to be happening. Militia and Water Elemental coming in, and here we have an engagement. We already see that Th000 could get to level 2 here in just a moment. No, not going to get to level 2. Where is that Blade Master? Blade Master now bringing up the rear, and it looks like one Water Elemental will get taken down. Now going after some Footmen. Footman now down to 99, 77 hit points. 3 more hits should do it, but without Boots of Speed, that Blade Master, as fast as he is, may not be able to finish it off. All right, is the Grunt going to be able to get off a hit? Yes, and there it is, a 2-hit kill there. Footmen, both sides are going to be engaging here. Blade Master is still going after this one particular building. Will it be able to will it get down? It doesn't look like it. But meanwhile, we can see that Wind is already taking the tier 2 rather quickly before he has his Arcane Tower up. Oh, that is bad news. Th000 should be able to take down this Scout Tower in a matter of seconds as a Blade Master was able to sneak inside. This is a horrible, horrible base opening for Wind this time, as now the Archmage needs to get in, and a Grunt causing problems. All right, so Archmage, who is currently shadow melded, causing problems here, as we could perhaps see. Nope. Well, oh, Archmage going to once again shadow meld, and there is the Dust of Appearance being utilized, revealing that Archmage needs to back away. Both sides still fighting it out, and there is a Water Elemental going up against a Grunt. Back over here, Arcane Vault is being established, and we are still fighting it out. One Blade Master. Oh, Fireball could come in and hit him. No Fireball to finish it off, but Footmen were able to sneak by. Both sides still fighting, and Prado looking to deal more damage to the units here. I like this play by Th000 and Prado attacking while Wind is doing a very, very fast upgrade. Wow, look at that. Stronghold even faster of an upgrade than Keep. Meanwhile, coming back over here, Keep is faster. Okay, so apparently all this time I thought Wind was upgrading quickly. He's actually upgrading the slowest out of everyone. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going to be happening here. It looks like the Blade Master now trying to chase after an Archmage. Archmage should be able to get away with little to no effort. Now slipping by, And where is it going to actually go? It can't really go anywhere as that Blade Master is still chasing. Archmage still running away, and in comes a new set of footmen, and oh, that is going to be problems. Down it goes, level 2 now on that Archmage, as the Archmage now getting attacked by the other side. Speed Scroll being utilized, and will that Speed Scroll? Yes, the Speed Scroll will end up saving the Archmage. Beautiful, beautiful move. And what is happening up here? Why are you pinging all across the map? I'm not sure. Alright, that Archmage able to run around in circles, pretty much causing problems, and now letting that Archmage heal up a little bit more, taking a final hit there, and now backing off. Alright, Grunts actually stealing creeps from their opponent. Blade Master may perhaps pick up that Slippers of Agility. Blade Master now sitting at level 2 after that long distance experience gain, and now going to be picking up that Slippers. And let's take a look. We are going into a bestiary. There is that Spirit Lodge coming in from Bull. And now also the Arcane Vault will get taken down from Wind. We are going into a Mountain King this time from Wind, as the Archmage needs to drop in some Water Elementals and fend off this attack. The strategy that Wind and Bull were hoping to utilize did not work in Game 1, so they're doing a much more traditional Game 2. And this traditional Game 2 is not working out well. Mountain King has yet to come out. The Mountain King could have come out a little bit earlier and perhaps gotten off a Stormbolt. That would have been a huge, huge advantage to take down perhaps a fleeing Archmage. Blood Mage now coming out from Samdan as well. So Samdan going into a Blood Mage again to perhaps try and shut down the enemy heroes once more. Archmage now looking to come in here. It looks as though one fireball will hit that Grunt. Down it goes. There is a bolt now, and Samdan or Wind should be able to figure out how to finish off the rest of these units here. Brilliance Aura now coming in. Footman now trying to get away. It looks as though another Footman will get taken down, and this is the perfect timing that Wind needed, getting up that Mountain King before another hero is out. All right, Blade Master now in a little bit of trouble, now trying to sneak away. Both sides fighting to fight it out. There's a Dust of Appearance, and now a Hex on a Grunt. Prado's gonna end up losing this Grunt most likely. No, speed scrolling it. Oh, nope, Storm Bolted once again. So taking down units individually one at a time is giving Wind the necessary advantage to push this back, perhaps being able to get even more experience. Level 1 on the Shadow Hunter, level 1 on that Mountain King, and that Mountain King is looking to get off another Stormbolt. Again, Priest is already out from Samdan, and it is doing its best to heal up even more units. Both sides fighting. There's a Stormbolt on a Blade Master. Not much is going to be done there, but it will shut him down for a little while, as now the Blade Master is down to 209 hit points. And is this going to be enough? A Fireball actually pushing him away. Siphon mana into the Archmage, as the Archmage now able to drop another Water Elemental. So we could see some more Siphon manas away from that Mountain King. And if that Mountain King does not have any mana, he is essentially just a knight and not really worth it. There is another Siphon mana into the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter should be able to get off a healing. Oh, Siphon mana so much, but it may get taken down still. Down it goes. Prado losing it. Bull also losing his Shadow Hunter as well. And so far, both sides losing a lot of their mana, and the Blood Mage may be the hero again. There is a Stormbolt shutting it down. Are they going to perhaps get a surround on that Blood Mage? Blood Mage now running away. That Mountain King pretty much out of mana. Not going to be able to do much of anything. Blade Master now going after the Archmage, but needs to back away as there is a more Siphon mana coming in. Archmage now down to 40 mana. Not able to do much of anything. More Siphon mana into the new Archmage. And Samdan needs to drop off a Water Elemental in order to fight back here. Constantly having so many Water Elementals to deal with is very, very problematic, as we're gonna see, I believe, this one particular Grunt get taken or be able to run away. Archmage needs to use up a healing salve, most likely. No, here comes another engagement. Are we gonna get an ensnare? Yes, there are some ensnares here. Siphon mana away from that Archmage. Archmage needs to back away. Unable to back away enough to actually break the link. And this is causing problems all over the place. Wind now going to be losing his Priest as the fights are coming down. A lot of Priest, a lot of Dispel Magic, and now a surround on a Blood Mage. The one problem with Siphon mana is that your hero is standing still for a rather long period of time. Blood Mage at level 1 was taken, But perhaps having only a level 1 Blood Mage, a bit of a benefit in disguise. As a level 1 Blood Mage really resurrects quickly. Alright, it looks as though the Archmage is going to get to level 2 in just a moment. Militia now being called over. Level 2 now on that Archmage. It is going to be level 1 Brilliant Aura most likely. Is it going to be level... Yeah, it is going to be level 2 Water Elementals, level 1 Brilliant Aura. Rune of the Watcher could be dropped down here. There it goes. And now also a Talisman of Evasion, giving additional hit points to that Archmage. Alright. Oh, interesting point of fact. Talisman of Evasion really isn't that good. I'm doing the number comparison in my head. And if a Talisman of Evasion effectively gives your hero 15% additional hit points since you're dodging 15% of attacks, I'll have to actually confirm that. Do a little bit of math, but then again, it's almost like a Ring of Protection +3, so may actually be worth selling. Coming back around over here, Archmage, Footman, Priest now making their way off over here to the north, gonna drop in some Water Elementals and try to do a little bit more creeping. Mountain King still seeing that level 1, has a Potion of Greater Mana, which is exactly what you need. Wynn needs to get his Mountain King to level 3 for level 2 Stormbolt, and then the fights could be different. Otherwise, the Siphon Mana from Samdon's Blood Mage should just be too much. Blood Mage now sitting at level 2. Archmage still sitting at level 3. Claws of Attack +9. Most likely will be given to that Blade Master. Blade Master just needs to drop something in order for that to happen. And that Blade Master would have +24 attack. How sickening is that? Alright, so... yes, +24 attack there, or 25 now. That is just absolute sickening damage. As both sides are trying to creep out the gold mineral patches, or the gold mines here in the center portion of the map. Selling of a quick item, Blade Master may buy a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to round off his Power 6 items. Blade Master, one of those heroes that scales extremely well with items, since anything that increases his base damage also increases his critical strike, hence by making his damage so much more effective. Circlet of Nobility once again dropped. What will the Blade Master perhaps just give the Scroll of Town Portal to the Shadow Hunter? Blade Master may try to steal an item here. Nope. Not going to be able to do that, as we now see it creeping out of the Ogre Lord. There in comes a Shockwave. Blade Masters could perhaps be able to siphon mana, or get that mana feedback, try to swing things around. Once again, Ogre Lord with Devotion Aura. There is a Rune of Healing. Should get picked up here in just a moment, but now we have a massive attack into the main base. It should have a Scroll of Town Portal to come in. Mountain King is sitting at level 3, and here we go. In comes the perhaps what will be the deciding battle. And the Arcane Vault is already going to be lost. This is bad news. No Scroll of Town Portal coming in from Bull at all. What is happening here? They can't get over there in time. There you go. Finally, Scroll of Town Portal coming in. And now we see towers coming in from Prado. There is the Scroll of Town Portal straight up on top. Stormbolt on... is that a Kodo Beast? That was a Tauren for a second. I was going to be really surprised. Siphon Mana. The Mountain King unable to back away. Does have enough for another Stormbolt here. What will be happening as a Flame Strike hitting all of these units? Siphon Mana from a Sorceress, that a Blood Mage pretty much going to be able to siphon mana constantly and give it to other units. And now giving it to a Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter will be able to keep up pretty much the entire army, not having to worry about mana at all. Blood Mage could look to get off another Siphon Mana here in just a moment. Perhaps off of another hero. No, giving it to the Shadow Hunter once more. Level 3 now on the Blood Mage, as the Blood Mage could perhaps get off another Flame Strike. Both sides fighting out, but this is a Siphon Mana, so level 2 Siphon Mana now going into that Blade Master, taking 30 mana a second. That is absolutely huge. In comes another Flame Strike. Spellbreakers are going to be immune, but everything else is not taking so much damage. Blood Mage takes a Stormbolt to the head, but already finished off that Flame Strike attack. Blade Master of Bull will get taken down. Down it goes. And I believe that is going to be GG. So, that is it. Th000 and Prado taking Game 2 and winning this best of 3 series. Game 1, very interesting. Game 2, Th000 pretty much knew what Win and Bull's main strategy would be and was unable to do anything else about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.